The Benue State government has introduced an e-payment system for primary school teachers with a view to addressing the previous crisis of unpaid salaries in the subsector. The decision was taken at the State Executive Council meeting held in Makurdi, during which issues affecting the civil service and the state of environmental hygiene were discussed. The meeting, chaired by Governor Samuel Ortom, also mandates a committee to clear all illegal waste dump sites and ensure the relocation of the Urukum market to the new ultra-modern market. Following these decisions and its impact on the people, the governor has scheduled an interactive meeting for next week Friday to allow for them to make inputs to his administration.
Set up a committee to organize verification exercise for primary school teachers in the state, preparatory to the introduction of the electronic payment system. Governor Samuel Ortom, who chaired the 8th session of the council today, announced that the deputy governor, Engineer Benson Akonu, will chair the committee. According to him, the secretary to the state government, Vice Chair Matakema, the Chief of Staff, Honorable Tewa Sobundi, Commissioner of Finance, Mr. David Olofo, and Special Advisors on Media and ICT Tawa Gezwa, and those of Research and Documentation, Dr. Azze Abia, and Employment and Labor are members. The council also fixed next week Friday, 16th of October 2015, for the holding of Benue State stakeholders meeting, at which the governor will give account of his stewardship and also receive input into his development blueprint.
From the middle belt state of Benue to the southeast state of Imo, more reactions have continued to greet the composition of the first ministerial list sent to the Senate by President Muhammadu Buhari. This time it's coming from women. They are asking the government, the president, to meet the 35% quota for women in political positions and governance. At a two-day women conference in Owerri, the Imo State capital, the national coordinator of the Forum for African Women Educationalists, Dr. Mrs. Grace Yahaya, appeals to President Buhari to give the women more of a sense of belonging in his administration.
It's a stronger word than child.
The plight of the girl child, her education, women empowerment, and issues that bother the women folk were on the front burner at the 4th annual conference of the Forum of African Women Educationalists held at the Federal Polytechnic Nekede in Owerri, the Imo State capital. The argument is that for a nation to thrive and perform in optimum capacity, women need to be actively empowered in all strata of the nation's economy, which will promote growth and development.
The girl child should have an equal representation, equal attention, should be treated also as a child in the family, in the home, should be adequately provided for.
Women, when their husbands die, they are left with all the children. The family may not cater for them, and the women are not empowered to look after these children, and the children can stay back. They are not in school, and that affects the entire family.
Make women relevant and continue to put women in a position of leadership.
Speaking on the ministerial list released by the president, they wish there were more than 3 women in it.
The women, they have confidence in themselves now, unlike in the past. And I want to tell you, they are eager to take positions. No position is left for men. They're eager to take different positions, and with that is an encouragement. And that's what you are seeing here in this forum. They are presenting that. And even to the girl child, we are giving them the boost. We've been asking for 45%, of all appointments. If that is not possible, well, I know that this government will improve on what we have seen. So far on the ministers' list, I think we just have like 3. But I know it's going to improve. If another list comes up, we expect more women. but the number is too small for us to say we are happy.
The Forum of African Women Educationalists is a Pan-African women non-governmental body working in 33 African countries with the aim of empowering girls and women through gender-responsive education and empowerment programs.
Finally, we turn our attention to Cross River State in the South-South. The country director of the United Nations, Mr. Bilali Kamara, has set a 2020 deadline for the end of the transmission of HIV, particularly mother-to-child transmission. Speaking at a retreat in the Cross River State capital, Calabar, the country director disclosed that the retreat was aimed at re-strategizing to put an end to HIV-related deaths in the state and to ensure that no child will be born with HIV in Cross River State and no mother will be dying of AIDS in the state anymore. Kamara further promised to collaborate with Mediatrix in the actualization of other UNAID programs in the state, including achieving a sustainable development program, noting that it could only succeed with the support of the state. The retreats took the cooperation of the state government to ensure the Cross River State becomes the first state in Nigeria to eliminate the transmission of the virus.
There are many points which we are really working, and we will continue to work together on those areas. But specifically what we have decided this time around with this specific group, which is really focusing on the fight against HIV/AIDS, we have really selected one key area where we believe we can make a difference. That is really to see how better, between now and 2020, we can work under the leadership of the governor and his office to really eliminate mother-to-child transmission, making sure that no child is born with HIV in Cross River and no mother will be dying of AIDS. We have to work together, mobilize as much as possible people who are involved, leaders who can really help us, strengthening the health systems, working as much as possible that the commodities are in place to make sure that when a pregnant woman will come into a health facility, she will get all the necessary services which will make her safe, which will make her baby safe in case she's found HIV positive. And we really believe that Cross River can be the first state in Nigeria to claim or to reclaim that they have been able to eradicate HIV among children.
And with that story from the health sector in the South-South, we bring this edition of News Across Nigeria to a close, where from that region, as well as East, West, and North, we bring you stories making the rounds in the Nigerian Federation. I'm Olumide Macaulay. Have a great weekend and see you again.